Hi, this is Marcel of Marcel on Tech, and today we're talking about the latest flagship from Samsung, and that is, of course, the Samsung S23 Ultra, which is, in my book, one of the very best phones on the market at the moment, if not the best, to be honest, and a massive competitor to the major phones such as Apple and so on. This phone for me is a fantastic all-rounder, and let me explain to you exactly why I think that is, okay? Let's get straight into it. Now, as you've probably seen from the title of this video, I would definitely recommend that you consider buying one of these from Amazon, and let me explain why, okay? Now, I do videos all the time. You've hopefully seen all my other videos, and what I want to try to do is make sure that I provide as much value to you as possible, and probably the most value I can provide is where to find these products for the best price, or at least getting as much as you can for the money you pay. Now, I paid 1,300 euros for this device. That's a lot of money, but or from another provider, is that I actually got an enormous presentation box, which is not, of course, the most important thing, but what is important is what's in the box. So let's take a little look. So if we open this thing up, what we get inside the box is, of course, the tiniest phone box you've ever seen, because now there's nothing in there anymore except a SIM ejector tool and some quick start guides. But in this box, you actually get a charging brick, and of course this is the top of the spec 45-watt charging brick, which is as fast as this device goes in terms of wired charging. Now, that is a little bit of a disappointment in terms of pros and cons, but the charging, obviously you're going to get this very quick. You're going to be able to charge this up. It's USB Type-C to Type-C. This is okay, but there are many other companies that are doing much faster, but I've found that because I have wireless charging in different places, I've got one here in my desk, I've got one in my car as well, this phone has finally managed to get the battery aspect absolutely right. It's a 5,000 milliamp battery in there, the cell, and because I'm constantly putting it on different charging ports, whether wired or wireless, I'm never running out. If I do not have access to these wireless areas, then I will definitely get through a day. And I finished yesterday, actually. I tested it yesterday. Busy day, but I actually finished the day with 50%. And that was without heavy YouTubing, but I normally always watch around an hour's YouTube throughout a day. So this held up no problem. This will easily get you through an entire day's usage. So it's absolutely fantastic. Now, I did also want to discuss one of the things that I think is most relevant for people, really, because the thing that I want to try and provide as well with the value is what is the most important aspects of getting this phone. This phone is in the lilac color, and I really like it. It's a little bit feminine, to be honest, but I actually really like it. I really like the fact that it's non-glossy, so it's not a fingerprint magnet. It absolutely is very clean and clear. I even like the camera bumps, which when you do put it down on a table, it's gonna rock a little bit, which is a little bit boring and a little bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world, obviously. So if you've got your brand new Samsung S23 Ultra, you're probably going to want to protect it as well. Now, this gorgeous backed device is covered with Gorilla Glass. Of course, it's Invictus, but it's gonna shatter, okay? It's going to break if you drop it from a high enough height. It's strength tested. It's a lot better than it used to be, but it's never going to be. And it's a little slippy on the sides. Not that bad, not as bad as some, but it's a little slippy, so you're going to want a case. And I got hold of this one, which is from Rinka. It's actually a very good, solid case that provides all-round protection, including the screen, even if it were to go face down. They've got some really good colors. I'll put some links in the descriptions below for some of the ones that I like the most, okay? That take care of your phone. But of course, the thing that's going to appeal to most people is the panel. And the panel on this, the screen that you're going to be looking at, is absolutely incredible. It really is a next level type of thing. It's something that you'll never get bored of looking at if you're looking at high quality content, if you're looking at watching movies, YouTube. When I watch YouTube and they download in 1440, for example, which is high resolution, it just looks so crispy. If I'm watching HBO Max It's really good. Amazon Prime, really good quality screen. And then finally, the thing that sets this device apart from all others is going to be the camera. This camera setup is absolutely bonkers. We've all heard about the 200 megapixel lens on here, which isn't going to mean a lot. What it is useful for in practical sense is that if you want to take a detailed picture that you know you might want to blow up, select the 200 megapixel lens and you are going to be able to pinpoint a certain aspect of that photo to your heart's content. So it's going to look absolutely amazing. It's going to have a lot of detail. Obviously, it's going to take up memory, so you're not going to be taking all your photos on 200 megapixels. Those very special pictures that you either want to blow up or are amazing landscapes, and you're definitely going to want to use that feature because you can then zoom, crop, and cut in to the part that you might like the most, and it'll be crispy clear. So it really is incredible. Then we talk about the video quality. We've got 4K on this device. 4K is absolutely immense, incredibly powerful, actually usable footage as well. Again, for most people, you're not going to go much more 4K or even 1080p, but 8K, should you ever need it or want to produce something of high quality, then this camera can absolutely do it. You want a device that has great cameras, great video, and then has an onboard computer system in the form of DeX. And if you've watched any of my previous videos, you've heard me talking about DeX. This has got DeX built in, of course, which is a whole game changer in terms of it's a separate operating system that you can then work from the phone to another device, such as a screen or a television, where you can actually almost use it like a desktop computer. If you want to know a little bit more about those types of features, put a comment below. I'd love to know whether it's something that you want to learn more about, because I'm really keen to try and answer questions to provide as much value for you as possible. Would I recommend this device? 100%. If you've got the money to spend, then this is going to be your very best all-rounder. It's going to provide you with more options than you could possibly consider. It's going to give you the best cameras available at the moment. It's going to give you the best screen that you can use at the moment. And now it seems as though you can almost get the best battery life as well. So this product, whilst expensive, the best that is available. The Samsung S23 Ultra really is, for me, one of the very best devices. And for me, it's an A+ device. For me, is that the price is still a little bit bonkers, but that price will reduce. There are always offers on for Samsung and on Amazon. I would recommend getting this on Warehouse. I bought this in the Warehouse on Amazon, hence getting it a bit cheaper. It is absolutely fantastic. It's in perfect working. In fact, I haven't even taken off one of the stickers on the rear. It is absolutely brilliant, and I would definitely recommend that you should get it. So you'll find links to that below, should you be interested in doing that. And if you've got any comments about further details specifically in relation to this phone, put a comment below and I'll be very happy to make a video about it. All right, thanks so much for watching, really appreciate it, and I'll see you very soon in my next one. Bye bye for now.